everybody, how's it going? It's here Stargazer KG, the Stellar Hero VTuber, and tonight we continue the adventure in The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. When last we left off, we managed to save Rito Village from the sandstorm, but the snowstorm that had been absolutely waylaying it, and I have just now realized I have forgotten to put a couple windows up. Thankfully I can talk about that while I yap. Anyways, we managed to save Rito Village from the snowstorm that was pounding it by destroying the monster that was hiding within the Stormwind Arc. Yeah, I think that's what it was called, the Stormwind Arc. So now it's a little sunnier over in Gerudo, not in Gerudo Village. We're going to Gerudo Village. Why am I getting my location names all mixed up? This is what happens when I skip a step in my stream preparations. So, we are going to be making our way in the general direction of Gerudo Town now, which means that we will also need to make sure to take the proper precautions to deal with the desert heat, as well as the extreme colds of the desert nights. So, I just realized that I'm on the wrong profile. Give me 2 seconds, I'll get that fixed. Okay, game's loading back up right now. Behold my true form! It's super weak, that's why I never reveal it. Congratulations on the 3-watch streak there, Presto. Let's see. Get my windows resituated real quick. And then... yeah, that looks more about where we were leaving off. As I was looking at the safe house and I was thinking, wait a minute, we haven't gone to Hudson Town yet. Now, that's just what I'm doing in my off-stream save, because I have fallen down the rabbit hole and have been experimenting with creating all sorts of crazy shit using Zonai devices, but we'll be sure to play around with those options as we come to them. For now, let me see what all I have in terms of... ooh, I actually have a fair amount of stuff to deal with the heat in the desert. Chili fish skewers, chili mushroom skewers, chili meaty rice balls, chili steamed tomatoes. So yeah, I think we're just about ready to start making our way to the Gerudo Desert. Now it's just a matter of figuring out which way to go. We'll want to head in a generally southwesterly direction. I think I already marked that. Yeah, I did. So I'll need to come back to that later. Hello, KG, how are you doing? I'm doing great, Dogfall. How about you? Thanks for stopping by. And the other thing I was wanting to... yes, here we go. I was wanting to make sure that I knew which direction to go into to find the Skyview Towers. Because they'll be very, very helpful landmarks as we make our way to the Gerudo Desert. And should hopefully minimize our chances of getting hopelessly lost. Here we go. And there's a big tree over yonder. I wonder if there's anything interesting around it. One way to find out. Let's see. Got the one darner. Looks like there used to be a village around here. Forged those mushrooms along the way. What was that? Oh! Monsters! Here we go. Am I enjoying this game so far? I love it! It's a whole lot of fun. There we go. That's another one down. And another one down. Woohoo! That was close. Alright, time to bust out my axe. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. All right, let's see. There we go. I'll eat this apple pie for now. Getting a little hot there for you? Alright. Take care of him, and I'll take this Traveler's Claymore as my prize, along with this Boss Bocoblin's body parts. Alright. Now, what can we fuse with our brand new, well, relatively speaking, Traveler's Claymore? Let's see, sort by fuse attack power. There you go, another battle axe. Let me just swap back to the one I was using before. Okay, I should be able to glide across here. Yep, easy does it. Uh-oh. We're now entering the parts of the game that are hot. Well, we were for a second, and then we were again. So, let's see, which one of these is the lowest amount of health recovery? One of these should do. There we go, and that'll get us about 12 minutes of heat resistance. Nope, can't sloop up through there, so I guess I'm climbing. Ooh, I could also probably swap out these pants that I'm wearing for something a little sturdier. There we go. I was gonna say, anyone got a grill? Because we got some pork chop looking enemies here. And unfortunately, you can't really eat monster parts. Although you can use them as ingredients for making elixirs. But yeah, sadly there is no delicious in dungeons shenanigans to be had with this particular game. So we will never be able to find out what a roasted bokoblin tastes like. Ooh. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Ooh, there's a Dorgan up there. Barosh. Oh, we already got a picture of him. And I think I like the old picture a little more. Whoa, where'd you come from? Know how to deal with him. Let's see, do I have any ice choo-choo slime? Yes. Ooh, Fire Breath Lizalfos Horn. Ooh. And a Fire Breath Lizalfos Tail. Ooh, what's this? A Lizal Boomerang, but I don't have any more room for weapons. Okay, we gotta be careful around here. Because there's no telling when we'll have one of those fire-aligned Lizalfos pop up. I have a cool dish for you to make. It's a poultry peel-off dish. It takes your poultry of choice, Hylian rice, a bird egg, and goat butter. Ooh, I'll need to remember that. Is that what those enemies were? I thought they were orcs or whatever. Yeah, it did look very much like an orc, but they don't necessarily call them orcs in this game. They called the little goblin-like enemies bokoblins. The ones that are taller and lengthier, they call moblins. The big fat ones that serve as leaders, those are called boss bokoblins. And the lizard-like enemies are called Lizalfos. Ooh, we're right under the dragon now. And I saw some fire over here, or at least some smoke. You know what they say, where there's smoke, they pinch back. Let me guess, Green Goblin? Haven't run into any Green Goblins. Ugh, can you help me? I was traveling through here with my friends, but I got too excited and split off from the group. Before I could find them, night fell and the chill set in. It got so cold my joints froze up. I can hardly move, let alone walk, all the way to where my friends are. I think a spicy pepper is about the only thing that'll warm me up. Alright, I'm gonna make a note here on my map that we found this guy. And we'll want to remember to bring him a spicy pepper. Yep, see those? Those are Lizalfos. Specifically, they are fire Lizalfos. And the thing about fire-type enemies in this game is that if you hit them with an ice attack, it kills them automatically. The same also works in reverse. An ice Lizalfos can be instantly taken out by hitting it with a fire attack. Same thing goes for Wizrobes. I bet I could sloop up through there. Nope. There's some crates, some metallic crates here. But if that is being weighed down by these crates, and if I destroy the crates, physics! We'll meet again, Spider-Man. I had a feeling that was going set up for a Marvel joke. Let's see. What was that? I thought I heard something going, whoo! Oh, wait. I heard it again. Ah! Ah, my friend and I got separated. My friend is sending up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired, though. I can't move. Alright. I think we should be able to get him to his friend. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take him and place him... I can't place him any further up. Right, in that case, I'll set him down here. And then what I'm going to do... Well, what I was going to try to do is move that down, but that's not working. Okay. Try going here. Let me climb up this ladder. See if I can pick him up from here. No, my Ultra Hand does not extend that far. Let me try something else. Can I shatter that with a powered up arrow? Nope. Uh-oh. Now it's getting chilly. Time to put on the warm pants again. What Zonai devices do I have on hand? Got a hot air balloon and some cooking pots. That's not going to be sufficient. I'll need to come back to this later. Oh, wait. Idea. I could use these crates. Oh, or now that I'm up here, Alright, that's one elevator that's now down. So now I can take this Korok. Stop rolling. Stop rolling, 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 roll. There we go. Alright. So I can take this Korok and I can stick him here. Having done that, and now move back up this way. There we go. Uh-oh. There's a bad moon on the rise. Alright. I'll move this box here. And then I can destroy this box. There we go. And that'll be just sufficient enough to move us up. Thanks for bringing my friend. Here's something for you. There we go. Bye! Alright, since I know that there's a blood moon rising, I have an idea on what I'm going to do about that. Let me take a look at my ingredients. Yeah, we got plenty of ingredients. We got plenty of stuff with which to make something tasty. Let's see, what was that one dish that Dogfall said? Let's see. Choice of Hylian rice. Poultry of choice, Hylian rice, bird egg, and goat butter. Okay, I do not have any bird eggs. So I can't make the peel off this go around. So what I'm doing now is I'm waiting until the in-game time reads 11:30. Then I'm going to set down some cooking pots. And I'm going to use that... and then I'm going to cook up some good meals. Because I have found that when you cook meals during the lead up to a blood moon event, they always come out as critical successes. I mean, provided that you don't screw up the dish that you're making, but if you know what you're doing when you're cooking, then that won't happen. $11.20. $11.25. $11.30. Alright. Now that the music has changed, that means that it's time to start cooking. Alright. Let's throw in a stand bulb with that. Yep, there's one. Some energizing meatballs. Oh, I only have the one banana. That's okay. And that will yield us some mighty simmered fruit with a level 2 attack up boost. Here we go. Another energizing mushroom skewer. Okay. What else can we make? Got an armoranth here. Do I have any fish? I do not have any fish. There we go. And that gets us a tough meat skewer with a level 2 defense boost. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what? Mean that moon? Yep, there's a bad moon on the rise. Now, what's uh-oh? Huh? Did you come out to see the Skyview Tower? Hate to break it to you, but the Skyview Tower is out of order. I'm here to fix it, but unfortunately the elevator is broken too. I can't make it up to the tower to make repairs. See that metal bit up there? There used to be a platform attached to that. If you added enough weight, it'd go down, and I'd go up. But the platform is gone, and there's nothing attached to that metal bit, so I'm stuck down here. I obviously can't fix the Skyview Tower. Wish I knew some way to get to the top. Have you tried climbing? Because that sounds more like a skill issue, Salson. See, look, it's easy. You just grab a hold of the cliff wall. What was that? Oh! We don't need to climb now. Yeah, all we need to do now that we've gotten up here is start attaching these metal crates to this. Okay, that didn't work. The idea is still sound though. Just need to take this metal crate, let's pull it in a little closer so that way we have a bit. It didn't break! Okay, and then we attach it to the metal bit. We need to add more weight. More weight! Oh, and there's a cooking pot up here. I could have saved the cooking pots that I had on hand. Alas. Anyways. And there we go. You're the one who got the elevator working? You're amazing! I'll get to work fixing the Skyview Tower right away. Uh-oh. Drive assembly mechanism stuck. Probably from all the hot hours of the day here. But if I swap out these parts with heat resistance ones... Yes, it worked! Thanks to you, I can fix the Skyview Tower. Please, take this for your trouble. Ooh, that'll come in handy. If you head into the desert, make sure to protect yourself from the heat. It can get dangerous out there. Sometimes there's just no avoiding the heat. When that happens, a meal that'll cool you down should come in handy. Alright. Now that the Skyview Tower is in working order, there we go. Hey, Ramy, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Alright. Time for liftoff. And here we go! Whee! How goes the Zeldine? It's going pretty well so far, thanks for asking. Alright, get that map data. Alright, we got the map data for the Gerudo Desert region and the surrounding Sky Islands, one of which we should be able to reach. It's only southeast of where we are now. Ooh, and there's a geoglyph there. Alright, I see the Sky Island. And here we are. Get the Sundelion and catch a few of these fairies while we're here. Careful, careful. Got one. Get the Stam Bulb. Other fairy. Need to wait for it to come into grabbing range. Ah, he got away. Oh well. Now then. There's another sky island that I want to head to. Oh, there's already a Zonai device there for just that purpose, because I was noticing that this is sloped up in such a way that it seems like a takeoff ramp. Want to head here. So, what I'm going to want to do towards that end is attach a couple of rockets to the swing. It's already got a couple of fans attached, so continued propulsion will not be an issue once we get this airborne. Alright. And lift off! There we go. Almost there. Alright, and I should be able to glide the rest of the way. Yep, here we go. Ain't nothing to it. Ooh, and just as I was hoping, there's the gacha machine. Let's see. Do I have any Guardian parts? Yes, I do have some Guardian parts. I do have some Zonai charges, most importantly. So, let's play the gacha! Gacha, 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 gacha. Let's see what we got here. Mirror. Okay. Stake. Be fixed into a ground or a wall. Okay. What else? Sled. Steering stick. A Zonai device that can control direction when attached to a conveyance. Ah. And a beam emitter. Okay. Do I have any Zonai spears? Yes. Because what I want to make while I have these is I want to combine this beam emitter with the Zonite spear. And bingo! Very simple laser rifle. Now then, let me swap back over my axe. Then, hold on. There we go, that's what I want. I want to go into my adventuring log. Okay, I see the reason why it's not coming up with... oh wait, yeah it is, I'm just dumb. Anyways. Something else that I want to make. Let's take one of these Boko shields. Want to combine it with a sled. And with that, I have made a very simple snowboard. Or sandboard, as the case may be. Oh! Temple! We definitely want to make a point of visiting the temple. That way we can come back here in case we need any more steering sticks in the future. because steering sticks come very handy for making perhaps one of the most useful vehicles in this game. Let's head on in here since we are here. A reflective device. Alright, so this probably has to do with the mirrors that we found. Yes, we're going to be using mirrors. Pick this mirror up. There's a target on that wall. And there's a shaft of light here. So if we stand in the shaft of light, it will reflect the light. And then if we direct the beam of light to that target, it'll open the door. Right, there's another shaft of light over yonder. So we'll need to use Ultra Hand to manipulate this mirror. But once we fit it through there, we can move it there. And that will open that grate. Having done that, we can now move forward. Another mirror here. We're going to need to use multiple mirrors here. So what we're going to want to do is take this mirror and direct the light from it down this hall. Once we do that, then we can take this mirror with Ultra Hand, tilt it down. And that will activate that. Alright. There's another target up here. So we're going to want to direct this shaft of light up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set it here, as it is pointing upwards. And then we'll ride this elevator up. And we can take this other mirror and use that to direct the light from this now upwards pointing shaft of light hold on. Bingo! Opening your... I hear guardians nearby, so I'm gonna want to swap out my my sled shield for something a bit more suitable for combat. Let's get what's in here real quick. A large Zonai charge. Nice. Ow. One down. Alright. Watching this one's movements. Aha! And waiting for my chance to use a flurry rush. This one had a mirror club. That's not really gonna help me, I don't think. Alright. I have an idea. If I place these mirrors at diagonal angles, that will allow me to project a beam of light from them around this wall and to the target. Like so. And that gets us to the end. Shaka! That tops off my hearts too, which is a nice bonus. Alrighty. Having done that, now we get back to work. The work of making our way to Gerudo Town, where the next regional phenomenon is. So, if we want to get there, we'll want to head in a west by southwesterly direction. So, this should do. Alright. If I stand up here. Yeah, that was the Sky Island I was on just a minute ago. Probably isn't going to get me all the way over to Gerudo Town, but it will give me a nice head start. What's that down there? Ooh, that's a mean looking Mother Hubbard. Let's fight it! Oh, first things first. Where are my... Here it is. Let's take a picture of it first. A flame Gleeok. Because, yeah, even the dragons aren't necessarily called dragons in this game. I do believe we now have its attention. Good thing we have all this nifty cover around. I think I hit it. Yeah, I hit one of its heads. There we go. Youch! That's hot. Oh, darn it. All right, let's get behind cover. Shit! Run! Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Let's see. Let's see. Let me take a look at my shields. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Shield doesn't really help all that much. Ow. I should probably in trying to use more slow-mo shots. Wait. Why am I not aiming? I think I need to swap my bows. I think that's what it is. Yep. Okay. That's more like it. Yeah! Blind it first! I think I took out one of its heads. Yes, you are, Sparkster. How's it going? Thanks for swinging by. Don't mind me. I'm just slaying dragons right now. See if I can blind it again. Here we go. I have a vehicle for you? Ooh, do you now? Ow! Alright. Anyways. Alright, it's down for the count. Now to start laying into it. Yeah, I probably want to get away from right underneath it once it starts getting back up. Then we blind it again! There we go. Dark Souls sure looks different from how I remember. Yeah, it looks a bit different, but the more things change, the more they stay the same. Case in point, this dragon don't fuck around. I missed. Oh, run. All right, that's one head down. All right, it's taking flight again. It's blind again. Let's see. Do I got anything else that's ice element that I can throw at him? I got an ice key swing. Oh, it's changed up its attack pattern a bit. Oh damn, I'm running out of arrows. I don't think I'm winning this fight. I'm gonna have to come back here later. So I will make a point on this map that there is a boss here. And I will make a strategic withdrawal. There we go. Screw all I want for Christmas this year. What about the very first Christmas to me? Wait, what? Is that another Christmas song that I haven't heard of? Ooh, here's an enemy that's a bit easier for us to take care of. Here we go.
Yeah.
Thanks. Things were looking a bit dicey, but you pulled me out of the fire. Oh, the SpongeBob Christmas song. Okay. Maybe this home-cooked meal can convey my gratitude. It's not much, but I hope you'll enjoy it. Ooh, crunchy fried rice. I wonder how to make that. Hylian rice filled up with meat and high-quality oil. Ah, that's probably my clue there. I need oil. Each bite is packed with toasty flavor. My name is Savory. I'm a traveling chef constantly on the lookout for the freshest ingredients the caves have to offer. If you need to do some cooking, you're welcome to use my pot. I'm not sure how else to repay you. Wait, maybe I do. I can share all that I've learned while going through the caves. Caves are full of valuable ingredients and ores. Think of them as Hyrule's natural treasure chests. Trust me, knowing your caves can be a major boon for adventurers. For instance, there's an opening in the ground north of here that leads into a cave. If you break one of the hammer ores open there with your hammer, you can get an ore, obviously. But more than that, there's flints for starting fires, rock salt for seasoning your cooking, and luminous stones and gems that you can sell for high prices. So, if you find an ore deposit in the cave, make sure to break it open. I hope our paths cross again somewhere. So long and safe travels. Alright. Now we continue on our way to Gerudo Town. Here we go. Now we're traveling in style. I think we do not want to go into the Sandusky. What are these? Bolts fruits. There we go. Alright, I could probably swap out my pants again. Here we go. It's looking rather dusty over yonder. Here we go. What the hell? What are these things? Well, I know what that thing is. That's a lightning choo-choo. Let me take a picture of one of these things. A Gerudo. I don't like the looks of these guys. Oh wow, they don't go down easy. Let me see what my Hyrule Compendium has to say about these freaks. A monster that appeared along with the Sand Shroud. Though slow to move, they can fight without faltering to physical attacks thanks to their tough outer skin. On the other hand, they are vulnerable to fire and lightning, which can turn them white and brittle. Fire, you say? Shit, no arrows left? Let's see. I got a ruby staff. That'll cover fire. There we go. Gerudo bone. Attach it to a weapon to greatly increase its attack power. Oh, it's got a fused attack power of 40. Tends to break easily due to its odd shape. Okay. There we go. Yeah, hitting these suckers with fire tends to be the winning strategy. Of course, now we have a new problem. As we make our way through here, the sandstorm is interfering with my mini-map. The only way to really be able to tell which way I'm going is by the coordinate numbers down on the bottom. I think I'm heading in the right direction, but at the same time, I'm not too certain. Best thing I can do is just keep on trucking. Ooh, what's that? Ah, it's another lightning choo-choo. I got just the thing for that one. My homemade laser rifle. Easy peasy. Ooh, is that an updraft? Bet I could use that to get some altitude and hopefully continue to go in the right direction towards Gerudo Town. It's about to get chilly again, so time to swap out for the warmer pants. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, we are on the right track. We just need to keep going this way. Desert Rift. Not sure I like the sound of that. Meantime, we got this Gerudo to deal with. There we go. Ooh, added benefit of my ruby staff. It produces warmth, so while I have it equipped, that will keep me well protected against the cold of the desert. Another updraft up ahead. Do I have any eyeballs? By type, fuse power, most used, because I would imagine that I use the homing eyeballs very frequently, but alas, I do not seem to have any. There we go. Electric key eyeball. No electric key swings from that one, though. Aha! We're almost there. Let's go this way. Alright, keep going forward. Going forward. Oh, that's a sand seal. And that's Gerudo Town. I knew we'd get there eventually. Also, heads up for everyone, there's an ad break coming up in approximately 3 minutes. If you hate ads as much as I do, or you just want to support the stream, feel free to drop a sub. I also appreciate bits. Every little bit helps, but of course, no pressure. Uh-oh. Getting a real Dawn of the Dead kind of vibe around here, and I don't think I like it. Here we go. Hopefully I can get some answers in here. Nothing to report. What? A Vo? Did you come here to escape the sand shroud? Well, you've reached the entrance of the Gerudo shelter. But I cannot allow any Vo to pass through these doors. Sorry, Vo? No, Vo with a V. Bite your lower lip when you say it. Vo. Hard. Vo means man in Gerudo. There is a custom, really more of a law, that we Gerudo follow. Pardon me for asking, but will there be Sunday Night Smash tomorrow? I can't remember. There is a Sunday Night Smash tomorrow. I will say, though, that there will not be a Sunday Night Smash the following Sunday. There will be one tomorrow, but there will not be one the following Sunday. But we will resume it the Sunday after that. I'll go over that a bit more when I talk about next week's schedule tomorrow. But I can say, yes, Sunday Night Smash tomorrow. Young Gerudo are generally not allowed to interact with Vo. What's wrong? What's going on? A Vo wandered in here. What? Did you say Vo? There's nothing to worry about. The Vo is very short and can't even reach the peepholes in the door. He's out of sight, and even on his tiptoes, he won't be able to see in. Normally, Vo aren't allowed to even set foot within the walls of Gerudo Town. But this is a unique situation. So as long as you keep out of the shelter, I'll overlook your presence in the town. If you're looking for some space to get out of the sand shroud, you can rest in one of the houses on the surface. Right. My indicator for which way to go still points to the inside of the shelter. So I guess we're gonna have to find a way in. May not be happy with it, but it needs must when the devil drives. Ooh, thank you for the head pats. Maybe I can get in from the other side. No. Maybe there's some clues around this palace. Plushies! Huh. This is Riju's diary. Well, she may not be particularly happy with me reading it, but I do need information. I received an upsetting report from Beliara today. Do you have any criticisms of this game? Just one. I feel that for someone... ad break started. I'll go over my criticisms for the game after the ad finishes for, in case you don't have... in case you don't have an ad or a subscription and you're currently stuck in ad jail. Anyways, I received an upsetting report from Beliara today. Strange haze, some have called it gloom, is emanating from beneath Hyrule Castle. Those who touch it fall ill. But my friends Link and Zelda are in Hyrule. I'm sure these two can get to the bottom of this problem. A new, much more worrying report has just arrived. Both Link and Zelda have gone missing while exploring below Hyrule Castle. Shortly after they were lost, the castle lifted into the sky, where it was joined by countless small floating islands. So much happening all at once. What is going on in the world? And are those two safe? Things grow more and more dire across Hyrule, and now the danger has come here as well. A sand shroud, the worst sandstorm in recent history, has covered the area. People are taking shelter underground. We traveled out to see if we could discern the cause of it, but we were ambushed by new monsters called Gerudos. To make matters worse, I wasn't able to accurately hit them with lightning that I can call down. We're inundated with those seeking shelter from the seeking safety from the sand shroud or the Gerudos, and we still don't know what has caused this. As the chief of Gerudo Town, I am to blame for these failures. The fortifications protecting the shelter are strong. There's no way the monsters will be able to break through. We're lucky to have a good source of water in the shelter, but we must watch for invaders trying to use the waterways. And as a precaution, we should cover the hole behind the throne. The hole behind the throne! We have the information we need. So the throne is up here. The hole would be behind the throne. Ah, I see. This is slightly askew, and I can highlight it with Ultra Hand. So if I do this... Haha! We're in.
No?
A Vo! There's a Vo here! Stop him! Uh-oh, we're in trouble now. Also, welcome back from Ad Jail, everyone. To answer Dogfall's question, I'm not the biggest fan of the weapon durability system, especially for the Master Sword. But that's a pretty small criticism, all told. Vo are not permitted to be here! You must leave at once!
Oh.
Hold on. Beliara, Gerudo, Captain of the Guard. It has been some time, swordsman. It's all right. This one has the chief's permission to enter, and he is welcome to visit any of the shops and businesses. Spread the word. Let everyone know that this is the case.
Oh.
For you to come all this way, enduring the strange storm that plagues us, you must have some important news to share. The Princess of Hyrule is still missing. We had heard of the events at Hyrule Castle, but things are dire indeed. Still, Link, I am impressed that you managed to make it here through the storm that surrounds Gerudo Town. The Sand Shroud settled on us some time ago. We sent out patrols to determine what was causing it, but a swarm of monsters, creatures called Gerudos, suddenly appeared, attacked our troops, and forced us to retreat. The Gerudos have made their way into the town. As a result, everyone was evacuated to the shelter for their safety. As soon as someone charged with protecting Gerudo Town, I am ashamed of our current situation. This is all to say that, although I wish I could help you search for the princess, now is not a good time. I am sorry. Lady Riju is currently training. She is trying to become strong enough to save us from this disaster. If you are hoping to speak with Lady Riju, you should visit the ruins to the north. The ruins to the north. Alright, we'll make our way there, but first I want to avail myself of the shops and services here. Ooh, let's get some Hylian rice. Hey, you recently arrived, right? Does that mean the sand shroud has finally died down? Oh, hang on. Now that I really look, I can see all the sand covering your clothes. What was I thinking? If the sand shroud was really gone, I doubt everyone would still be hanging around. Sorry. I asked you a question and then immediately went on my own little journey. Ever since the sand shroud started, I haven't been able to see my husband. It's left me a little frazzled. Sark, if you want to do some cooking, you can use the pot in the shared kitchen. It's at the end of the path with the palm trees. Hey, so you're a special vote, aren't you? Otherwise, the soldiers would be arresting you right now. So, why are you special? Hey, Dahlia, you'd best not be speaking to that Vo. Didn't Miss Ashai teach you the first rule about Vo? For young Vay, speaking with a Vo will only invite misfortune. I'm not talking to the Vo. I'm just talking. I can't even see. So it's not my fault who comes wandering by. That doesn't make any sense. Listen up, Vo. You shouldn't go poking your nose into Gerudo life. You're free to come and go as you wish, but please do not disrupt the peace of our town. Alright. Got mushrooms, they got those. Ooh, amber earrings, sapphire. Ooh, it comes with heat resistance. But I am oh so very poor right now. Ooh. I think now is a good time to get us some more stamina and health. Let's get us a stamina vessel, first and foremost. There we go. And then let's get us a heart container. All right. We are good to go.
Hey.
Whoa, wait, a man? You must be that man, I mean Vo, that everyone is talking about. So unusual to see a man here. So you really did get special permission to be here, huh? All the same, you should still be on your best behavior. You wouldn't want to end up thrown out or in jail. That's what normally happens when men come here. Like what happened to that guy over there. I bet he's got quite the story on him. But I don't think you have anything to worry about as long as you behave. Anyways, this is important. Since you have been allowed into town, you absolutely have to try the spa plan at Hotel Oasis. The owner of the place, Roma, has a special technique that is all the rage. Originally, I was just another customer coming here to relax, but I got hooked. Now I work here as an assistant. Ha! The spa plan that Olu offers is reasonably priced and a good option too, but let's just keep in mind it's discounted for a reason. I don't think the results are guaranteed. This is the jail. Even though you have special permission to be in Gerudo Town, I still won't let you pass this point. Really, the only way into the jail is to break our rules. Though we're not normally allowed inside our town. The one in jail that broke that rule, so he's locked up. And even though you have permission to be here, if you break the rules, you'll join him in jail. Right. Ooh, what's in here? Bottles. Bazak. Oh, you must be that Vo everyone's talking about. Now, normally I wouldn't have anything for youngsters like you, but I heard a new Vey is going to be coming to town soon, and that news has sparked a fire in me. I came up with a special version of my signature drink. It's one everybody from Vevi to Vaba can enjoy. However, I can't get my hands on what I need to make it while we're stuck here. I don't want to forget the recipe. What is a sand shroud going to clear up anyway? All the more reason for us to get rid of this sand shroud. Where is the exit? I need to make my way to the ruins so that I can rendezvous with Riju. Blonde! No abs! None of me! I am not in the habit of allowing Vo to pass by me, but you are a special case. You may pass! Thank you! Okay. We have our destination. Now it's just a matter of getting there. If I climb up along one of the walls along the town's perimeter and then just go forward, I should be able to prevent myself from getting too lost. Alright, time to bust out the laser rifle. Shit, out of juice. I swap out my shield. There we go. Got him. There we go. Electric Lizalfa's horn. There we go. I think this is the way to the ruins. Yeah, these look like ruins to be sure. Oh! That's a good indication that we're on the right track. Ooh, some electric Saflina. Aim still looks a bit off.
Missed again. won't do anyone any good.
Why, hello there.
It's you. This changes things. I
I'll
didn't
bet.
expect to see you here.
Chief of the Gerudo.
But then, you always show up in unusual times.
It's true, I do.
Oh.
So Hyrule Castle rose up into the sky, Zelda vanished right in front of you, and now you've come looking for clues. Link, I understand how you feel. Zelda is a dear friend to me as well. I will do everything in my power to help you, but to do that, I need to bring a quick resolution to a problem we Gerudo are facing. I'm sure that you've noticed that the desert is even more difficult to cross than usual. That's thanks to this unusual sand shroud. It appeared around the same time as the events at Hyrule took place. It has blanketed the whole desert, including our town. And not long after that, swarms of monsters we'd never seen began attacking. We're calling them Gyptos. Physical attacks won't work against them. They are slow, but they make investigating the sand shroud difficult. Were you watching just now? I've been practicing striking that dummy over there with lightning. If I can aim the lightning well, I think it may be an effective weapon against the Gyptos. But this technique is unrefined. I only recently discovered it and still need more practice. I want to master this power so I can use it to defeat the Gyptos. If I can do that, we can investigate the source of the sand shroud and search for Zelda as well. Link, will you help me with my training? I think I could use your arrows to help me aim my lightning strikes. Fire one at that dummy over there. Aha!
Oh.
Ah, there we go. Now let's try something a little trickier. Aim for those dummies over there. Maybe we can hit them all with a single lightning strike. Here's an idea. Don't try to hit a specific dummy. Instead, aim for an area in the middle of all three, like right around where that rock is jutting out. Oh, but keep in mind that the further away a target is from me, the longer it will take for me to build up the energy to hit it.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yes! Getting the hang of it now. Gyptos don't stand a chance against this power.
Oh?
I can't thank you enough for your help, Link. Ooh, here we go again.
Oh?
What was that? It didn't sound like any noise the sand shroud has made, that's for sure. You heard that too, right? It was... Chief! We've received word that a swarm of Gyptos are attacking Karakara Bazaar. Buliara is already on her way there. He's already... Okay, understood. Thank you. Link, we need to head to Karakara Bazaar at once. I must ask for your help once again. My lightning and your guiding arrows make us a formidable pair. You remember Karakara Bazaar? It's the oasis northeast of Gerudo Town. Let's show those Gypto what we're made of. Alright. We got our next destination. I just need to get me some altitude so that I can break through this sand shroud. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, there's a cave here. That sounds like a good start. Aha! Valley of Silent Statute. Here we go. There's some ore here. There we go. Ooh, some luminous ore here. Need to take care of this guy first. And his little friend. Ooh, hot, 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 hot! There you go. Have me some of that crunchy fried rice. Here we go. Ooh, balm flowers. Those. Alright. What weapon can I get rid of? Can't really get rid of any of them. But I do have an idea. I did get that electric Lizalfos horn. I can fuse that with the spear. Make me another useful anti-Gibdo weapon. I'll take that. Okay, time to go mining again. There we go. Ooh, this one's really sparkly. Diamond! The most precious ore that one can find. Let's see what... Oh! Ooh! Careful, the footing here is a bit unstable. There we go. It'll probably help if I actually have something more hammer adjacent to hit those things with. That looks like one of those targets in the shrine we were in earlier. What's this? A rusted knight's halberd. So anyways. Ah, there's a big source of light over yonder. Appears to be blocked by those rocks. I could probably blow them out of the way with a bomb arrow. Yep, that did the trick. Now we need to start busting out some mirrors. Do I have any mirrors? I have 2 mirrors. Alright, so I'm gonna put this one down here. Need to move this light source a little higher. So if I stick this to this crate, and move this crate here, maybe I could use that alone to activate that target. Yep. What have we just unearthed? Let's take a look. Ah. Uh-huh. Slippery bastard, ain't you? Oh. wish I had more arrows. There we go, I got it. Alright, got the Booble Gem. And then, were there any other statues here that had targets on them? Yes, there were. That one will require a bit of finessing with this light source. I think. Oh, wait, there's one over there. Bingo. Let's see if there's anything more valuable on the other side of this statue. Push. There's a pile of sand here, but I bet if I activate... Well, first I'll need to pluck out this fan. But I bet once I do that, what I could do is I could attach it to my shield. When I do, I could blow away this sand. And that uncovers another mirror. That to activate that switch. Probably have an easier time of it if I use Ultra Hand. Old. Bingo. So as I thought, a little finessing with the light source was just what I needed. So now we push the button. Ah, there's a like inside. Oh, an electric like. Ooh, way to go. I'm gonna want to make sure I get a picture of him. There we go. Add that to the compendium. Got him! Ooh, a shock-like stone. Alright, now what do we got in these chests? That one has a Gerudo shield. And what about this one? Topaz! Nice! Definitely go. Ooh, Knight's Bow. And that'll come in very handy. And I will definitely want to take as many arrows as I can from here. Alright. Is there anything else that's worth snagging in here? Does not appear that there is. So for now, we point ourselves in the direction of Kavakara Bazaar. And we snoop on out of here. Uh-oh. Take me another heat-resistant meal. Oh, that's not enough heat resistance? What if I take off my hoodie? And my shirt. And my pants. Nope, that don't help. So, put everything back on. But, idea. Is that fire sword? Yes! Just the thing I need to beat the heat. Okay, this way. Keep going forward. Going forward. Alright. As long as we just keep going in a straight line, we should be able to hit Karakara Bazaar without getting lost along the way. There we go. Alright, that takes care of that Gipto. See a building. Okay, that's not a building, that is a ruin. But if I get to the top of it, that should give me the height that I need to be above the sand shroud and take note of my bearings. Just as I was hoping. And I see Karakara's Bazaar down below. Pretty much a straight shot to it now. Here we go. Yep, definitely got some Zombo vibes going on now. Don't let any more Giptos get close. Help doesn't arrive soon. Aha! You rang? Sorry to keep everyone waiting. But I'm here now, and we're going to wipe out all of these Giptos once! At once! Follow me! Link, don't let me down. These monsters stand no chance! There we go. Wait until the electric field encompasses one, and then let loose. Where are they? I see where they're coming from. There we go. Any more? I don't see any more. I see them! And that's the last of them.
Bulyara, well done holding the line until we were able to get here. Now that we know the Gibdos are susceptible to lightning, this gives us a major advantage.
Mm-hmm. What was that?
Is that
The princess! Uh-oh. Sandstorm!
That's bad. Real bad.
I'll say.
Gerudo town is in danger. Zelda, wait!
Curious, sir,
She was
and
heading
curious,
directly
sir.
toward those tornadoes. And if more Gibdos are hiding in the storm... Bulyara, we need to get back now. Link, we're going on ahead. I'll meet you in town.
Gotcha. While I'm here in Karakara Bazaar, I have an opportunity to resupply. Ooh. Oil jars. Hydromelons. Basak. How about it? These are all pretty rare to you folk, right? Why not buy them all up right now? And I'll get some oil jars as well. Oh, there's an oil, not an oil here, but a well here. Wonder if there's anything neat inside. There's a wall. Oasis source. There we go, we've broken through. What's on the other side? Rockies! What else we got? Balm flowers. Some bright bloom seeds. Here we go. There we go. Now I can squeeze on through. There we go. Got in a single shot. Now to get that booble gem. Like so. What was that? Is there another one near here? Wow, that's some tough stuff. I wonder if that's just another way to get through here. Looks like it would be. Ooh, hearty truffle. It will increase the maximum hearts when used in cooking. I like the sound of that. Alright. Let's go ahead and get out of here for now. Alright, we are back in the bazaar. Oh, there's a treasure chest in here. I can't just climb on top of it and open it from there. That's okay. That's what Ultra Hand is for. Open her up. Gerudo bow. Nice. Alright. Oh, there's some treasure chests here. What do we got inside? Bundle of arrows. And another Gerudo bow. Alright. Before we head back out, it will behoove me to make some meals with some cooling effects. So there was a pot near here. Ooh, what have we got here? Zalphus tails, seared steaks, roasted bass. Huh? Ooh! Ah, so expensive though. But you know what? I got gems that I could trade. Buy my stuff. Let's see. Alright. Alright. Bazak! Ah, that caught your eye, huh? I knew it. It's a must-have accessory for any fashionable Vo that is trying to live the hot desert life. That headband is the last one I have. If you buy it, I'll tell you a super special secret that even most Gerudo don't know. This could be yours for the low price of 450 rupees. Got it. Sark! Since you were kind enough to buy the last one, I'll keep my promise and tell you that secret. The headband you just bought is only one part of the Desert Vo series. There's also a spalder and trousers, but you have to go to a special place to get them. Have you ever heard of the store Fashion Passion in Gerudo Town? Well, the secret shop is located behind that store. And now that I think about it, Vo aren't allowed in Gerudo Town. Forget I said anything! Oh, don't worry. Haven't you heard? I got special permission. Alright, let's pay a visit to the shrine. So that way we can get us a fast travel point. A sliding device. Ah, the sleds. Yes, I can stand on the sand. I bet if I use rewind on one of those. Yes. Progress. Roll sticks. Sleds. One can be attached to the other, but I don't have a means of propulsion yet. Here we go. And if I do that, I can set this into the sand. And yeah, easy sandmobile. There we go. If I set it down there. Yeah, here we go. Now we're moving along. Made it. Alright. Get that orb. Bingo. Right, we now have an easy way to get back to Kamakura Bazaar. So I'm going to go ahead and equip that new headgear that I got. Get me some more heat resistance. Then we make our way back to Gerudo Town. It's an updraft right here, so that'll help us get us on our way. Uh-oh. Time to put on my warm pants. Alright, straight ahead. Let's see, there we go, shock fruit. Alright. Don't have any shock fruits this time. But let's see. Do I have any fire elemental stuff? Oh, I have zap shrooms. Okay, that doesn't do any electric damage. I do have some fire breathless alpha's horns though. They are weak to fire. Alright. Keep on trekking. There we go. There we go. Some more electric choo-choo jelly. And now I am once again unsure if I am going in the right direction. So I'll just pick one direction and go. Ha! An updraft. That'll give me a hint. I'm going in the right general direction. Just needed to make sure that I was still going in that right general direction. Yep. Gerudo Town up ahead. Let's see. Alright, we are now back in town. Yeah, this place has really gone downhill since that sand shroud came in. Look, Link. There's a Gypto hive, just like the one that appeared near Karakara Bazaar. Both the hive and those tornadoes were reported to have shown up at the same time, too. But it's not the only hive. There are three to deal with, each just outside the town gates. I don't need a clairvoyant sand seal to know a massive Gypto attack is coming. Right now, those hives are durable and nearly impervious to attack. But when they open and they begin releasing Gyptos, they're vulnerable. The Gyptos won't wait outside our walls forever. So when they launch their attack, that's our chance to strike. Huh? Oh, here we go again.
Come.
Come?
Come
Come?
to where I am.
Where are you? Again. You heard it, didn't you? Is it calling out to us? Lady Riju, Link, is something the matter? I thought... It's nothing. Link, for now we should focus on protecting Gerudo Town from our enemies at our gates. We must prepare for battle. Alright. The sand shroud, the sudden appearance of the Gyptos and their hives. Strange events keep happening one after another. And we saw Zelda near Karakara Bazaar, but she still hasn't shown up anywhere near Gerudo Town. There's something bigger going on here. But for now, we need to focus on the problem at hand and prepare to fight. Link, I will need your help again. Speak with Budiara and the soldiers to help organize their defenses. Okay? Do you have any questions regarding the fight? What's the plan? Talk to Captain Teak in the yard. Work with her to decide how best to deploy our troops. Hada is in the courtyard. She's in charge of the materials we have on hand. We could reinforce our defenses with them. Hey, Eidolon, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. If you need anything, you should talk to her. Do you have any questions about preparing for battle? Tell me about the enemy. The Gibdos we've encountered in the desert do not fall easily when struck. Attacks only seem to dull a blade. But fire attacks, as well as Riju's lightning, appear to be very effective against them. Rather than relying on brute force of swords and spears, we should explore other ways to damage them. In any case, we've learned in the last fight that they are not unbeatable. That is enough to give us hope. Alright. Go talk to... what's her name again? Ada. I've been gathering materials that I think might be helpful for the battle. Feel free to take anything you need from here. Yes, we are fighting mummies. The mummies return. Also, I'm confident I can build a barricade at any of the gates. Would that help you? Let's talk barricades. There are 3 gates from the palace. The north gate is ahead, the west gate is to the left, and the east gate is to the right. I've got an idea for a barricade. I'll use iron barrels and wood to block the path. Which gate should I set up? The west gate. Okay, the barricade has been set up in the west gate. That should slow down any enemies that attack from that direction. Ooh, there's some Zonai devices here. Mirror, flame emitter, and a stake. I'll also take these Hydra melons, these mighty bananas. What's inside these crates? This is starting to sound like tower defense. Kinda, yeah. Let's see. I have an idea on how to crack these open. Lift one up, drop it down. Alright, arrows. Those would be very helpful for when Riju takes the field. Ooh! We also got some fruits here. Shock fruit, fire fruit, ice fruit, and bomb flowers. Ooh, and bundles of arrows here. And weapons, too. I'll take this Gerudo claymore. I'm gonna need a hammer. Let me take a look and see what I have that I can construct a hammer with. I heard Gibdo bones are fragile, so I want to do something else. Aha! I got a like stone. Ooh, we also got these chesteroonies. Silver rupee. I like free money. An electric Lizalfa's horn. And... topaz. Ooh, Gerudo scimitar. I could combine that with one of my my electric Lizalfa's horns. Or the one Lizalfa's horn that I have that's electric. And make myself an electric sword. No more room for shields. And no more room for the Gerudo spear. Alright. Gotta talk to Captain Teak on the other side. Hives of monsters have appeared outside the town walls. It won't be long before we need to deal with this threat. How should we deploy our forces? Who should we send and where? We could spread them out lightly to cover all the gates, or maybe concentrate a force to protect a weakened position. We need to decide who to send and where. I would like your thoughts. The Cannoneer to the East Gate. Understood. They will defend the east gate. The sword troops also to the east gate. Understood. They will defend the east gate. And lastly, the spear troopers to the west gate. Pairing the spear troopers, their lightning weapons, and the barricade's iron barrels. I see. That way they can effectively defend the area with serious shock strikes. Alright, I think we are just about prepared. Ooh, but it's almost 9 o'clock now. So, before we get to the big battle, I'm gonna take this opportunity to take me a small potty break, get up, stretch my legs, walk my cats, all that good stuff, and I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. So, everyone behave, don't go nowhere, I'll be right back. Where are they? Where are they? Nope. Where the fuck are they? I'm going too fast. There we go. 4 more to go. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where the fuck are they? I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. Where the fuck are they? Let me out! Let me out! Where are they? Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Here they are! Yeah, we were seeing some serious shit there. Can you please kindly stop that? Oh. Anyways. Wait, what? What the fuck just happened there? Was that bug even in the original Sonic 3 and Knuckles? What the? What? What? Oh! I want it! The BFG 10,000!
Searching the coordinates to the BFG 10,000 now.
Yes, thank you, Vega.
You can't just shoot a hole into the surface of Mars.
You know what, Dr. Hayden? I have been getting this can't do attitude by everybody I have crossed paths with. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't blow a hole in the surface of Mars. Shut the fuck up! Either tell me something encouraging and positive, or keep your electronic trap the fuck shut! So, let's go blow us a hole in the surface of Mars, shall we? That is my very special version of hell.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Yeah, see, you get it, Aki. If you can top my score, I'll do something really special for you. Something special? Let me see. Okay, if I lose, I'll give you the ride of your life. The ride of my life? Does she mean? What do you mean by that? I'm not telling, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Between you and me, I've been dying to just do it myself. I'm so into it, I bet you'd be amazed at it. I would? She's offering me a ride? and I'd be good at it? Oh. Oh. Is something wrong, Kiryu-san? What's this? Donbei's cows. Donbei's cows have disappeared. Could it be the UFOs? Uh-oh. I knew it. I knew those aliens were taking all of our cows. They're trying to deprive us of our delicious steaks and burgers. It's a conspiracy, you see? It's a damn conspiracy! Here we go.
In previous lessons, we learned how to be tops and bottoms. Tonight, we will learn how to be power bottoms.
Sparkster, I swear to the stars, you keep this up, I will give you detention forever! Home sweet home.
Location remains unknown. The demonic consumption of Earth will not be stopped until the last priest and his guardian are destroyed.
Okay.
We will require assistance in order to locate the final Hell Priest.
And who do you have in mind?
Dr. Hayden can help us with our search.
Oh, hell no!
Park's command station.
Oh, hell no! Alright, I'm back. Do y'all miss me? Give me 2 second runnies to recalibrate my model and resituate my windows. Okay, there's the model. Window. Okay. Hey, Tool Panzer, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the lurky. Alright. Now for the big bad battle sequence. Alright. When the battle begins, I will be focused on protecting her. For the sake of the Gerudo, nothing can happen to her. Are the preparations complete? They are. Link? I'm curious about that voice we heard earlier, but... Here they come! Situation report! Large numbers of Gibdos are moving to attack the town! Before anything else, we need to deal with this. Alright. 3 of them total. So I'll go for the one in the north first. Buliara! They have the town surrounded! Stay strong! This threat is also an opportunity. Fight well, and we can wipe them all out in one battle, hives and all! Prepare yourselves for battle! Let's show them the true power of the Gerudo! Everyone! Protect our chief! Protect our town! Here we go.
Monsters have appeared outside town. Shore up the defenses at the gate. Enemies have emerged from the hive at the east gate. Stop them.
There we go. Smell that ozone.
Enemies are pouring out of the hive near the north gate too. Take them out. Yes! That hive is out of action.
Alright. One hive down.
Enemies from the hive. Oh, right. Another hive down.
There we go. It's kind of like I'm our own personal kill sat.
Flying enemies from the west gate's hive. Time
Flying
for a
enemies?
strike or two.
Nobody told me there'd be flying enemies. It's okay. I can deal with this as well.
enemies won't stop coming until we wipe out all the hives. That's the last of the hives.
All
All
right.
we have to do now is clear out the rest of the Gibdos.
All right. Time to mop up. Ooh, that was a great shot.
Clear out all the enemies left in town. Enemies are nearing the center of town. Prepare to attack. Eliminate every enemy you see. We're the last line of defense.
Oh, there's one over here. There we go. Ain't nothing to it.
Oh?
Link, I am incredibly grateful for your help in the battle. On behalf of all Gerudo, thank you. I suspect the Gibdo threat will calm down a bit now that we have wiped out the hives that were surrounding the town. Notice the hives crumbled into sand when we destroyed them. I wonder if the Gibdos have some kind of connection to the sand. Or maybe they're connected to the sand shroud. Did they make it? Did it summon them? And then there's the voice that you and I both heard. A voice and lightning. This reminds me of something. Link, there's something you should see. Come down to the underground mural to the mural in the underground shelter. Alright. Before I head there though, it would behoove me to find the shrine near the town and make sure that I have it activated. And maybe get the hold on, words are failing me. Get the orb of light that's in it as well. That's what I'm trying to say. And yes, there is a way to sloop up through here. There we go. There's the shrine. The Sorio Tenog Shrine. Alright, in we go. Buried light. Ooh, it's a very good thing that I already have on me a fan shield. There we go. Let's see. Were the shrines renamed? I think so. And I think part of that is because these aren't the same shrines as from the original game. Because they don't have the they don't have, what was the name of that people again? Sheikah. They don't have the Sheikah shamans inside of them like the original do. They had the statues of Rauru and Sonya. There we go. I can move the span-about while it is running. Just gist. See what's inside. Small key. Alright. Let us head further in. Alright, there's a light target here. Ooh. Robot! That is a dead robot. Right? There we go. Alright. We plucked out the mirror. Now I need to get that fan. Thankfully, it's right where we left it. Anything else hidden in here? Nope. Oh, there's something over there as well. Let's see. Ooh. Hidden passage. Let's see what's on the other side. More fans and more piles of sand. Wrong one. Wrong one! There we go. There we go. Make sure there's nothing hiding in these sand piles. Oh, there is definitely something hidden in this sand pile. Until there isn't. Need to make room for this fan guster. So, toss that aside for now. And I saw something up top as well. Let me point this fan upward. Aha! Treasure! Bundle of arrows. Nice. Oops, that's not what I want. Yeah, I want to drop this since I don't need it now. Take back my boss, Boko Reaper. Now then. There's still the subject of this light target. Which is a bit of an issue right now because we do not have a light source to reflect upon it. Unless I'm missing something. Maybe I need to go topside. So I'll need to situate this fan here. Okay, there we go. We got... something up here. I need to get this fan a little closer to that ledge. This should do the trick. Hold on. I stand here. Nope. Let's see. Damn it. There we go. Definitely get the things off of that guardian that I slew. With this fan here. There we go. Aha! Found the light source. Now let's get all this sand out the way. Alright. Now, we need to play with the light a bit. Let's see. There we go. Oh, it's not quite working. But I could situate it up here where it's a little bit more even grounded. And that way, I have a bit more control over where I'm pointing the light. If I point the light here, now I need to get back on the other side of this. So I'll need to use the fan to do that. if I do this, set this here. Alright. Once I do that, then I can take this and activate that switch. And that will lead me into the
77 quintillion 777 quadrillion 777 trillion 777 billion 777 million 777,777.
Hi, Kiki. How's it going? No! I see. Alright. There we go. Now let's get that ball of light.
Dead.
Blech! Alright. So having now, ow, So anyways, Riju said she wanted to talk to me.
I'm doing my part.
Yes, you are, Kiki. Yes, you are. Riju said she wanted to talk to me down in the mural in the underground shelter. So that's our next destination. You fought well against the Gibdos. I'm rather glad that you're alright. It would have been unacceptable for an important guest of Lady Riju, even a Vo, to be injured. You may pass through. Get some rest and recover after such a fierce battle. Alright, there's Riju. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Link, you've come. Look at the mural on this wall. Okay. It is thought to have been painted by the ancestors of the Gerudo. It appears that they have created it, and that when they created it, they were also using the shelter to hide. Perhaps the Gerudo of the distant past were also beset by some great disaster. Anyway, the writing on this mural says, standing back to back with the throne, witness red pillars across a vast sea. Unite the pillars in lights to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. You who can hear my voice, come to me. I await you. That mysterious voice that spoke to us. Its words remind me of this mural. This image represents a location of some kind, and the engraved words are a riddle to discovering its location. It's the only explanation that makes sense. See, standing back to back with the throne, witness red pillars across a vast sea. So, I'm gonna head back up to the throne room, because that's probably where it wants me to go first. Alright, back to back with the throne. Let's move this thing out the way real quick. Let's see. Witness red pillars across a vast sea. I do not see any red pillars though. Maybe I need to go higher. That's what I need to do. I need to get nice and high. Alright. There we go. It'll probably help if I don't have all that dust in the way from the sand shroud.
I'm doing my part.
Yes, you are, Cookie. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that wasn't very graceful of me. Yeah, I could have just done that instead. Work smarter, not harder. Let's see. Back to back with the throne. So if the throne is down below, then I still do. Wait. Are these the pillars that they're talking about? Maybe that's what I should be looking for. Uh-oh, it's starting to get hot again. Do I have any cooking pots? Ooh. Never mind that. I got heat-resistant meals already. And since I'm wearing this headband, that helps to compensate for what heat resistance I am already lacking. Oops. No, I don't want that one. Aha! Let me review that. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. Alright. Let's find that other pillar. Quite a ways from here. But if I just start going in this direction, and even if I should go back down into the sand shroud, so long as I just keep moving forward. Ooh. There we go. Just keep moving forward. Another updraft here. Yep, almost there. I see a mirror-like thingamabob up top, so that's definitely an indicator that I'm going in the right direction. Whoop. All right. There's a whole bunch of crap in here. Let's see. Wait. Having an idea. Maybe I need to point the light coming from that pillar towards here. The first things first. Let's head back topside. Oh, I see what's going on here. There is... Oh. I'm supposed to attach those rods to here so that I can turn the mirror up here. First, I need to get the light pointing towards here. Thankfully, the light that's coming out of that one tower makes for a very useful landmark. There we go. Keep moving forward. Here we go. Alright. And I could just use Ascent to sloop back up this way. Oh, there's no way to turn the light up here. Oops. Okay. So, maybe what I should be doing right now is heading towards where that light is pointing. Except it's not pointing to anything. Let's see. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. Maybe I need to use a light source from a Zonai device. Have I found any Zonai devices, Zonai device dispensers that drop lights? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Maybe that one, but I need to visit that first. Let's see. Alright. Where is that Spencer? Up this way. I've already got my warm pants equipped, so I don't need to worry about the elements here. Shloop! Here we go. Alright. Break out some of these Zonai charges I picked up. And play some Getcha. Getcha, 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 getcha. Wings, fans, flame emitters. Okay, that was what it was in there, was flame emitters. So not what we are looking for. So, next order of business should be finding more sky islands for us to explore, more gacha machines to crack into. And to that end, more sky view towers to open and unlock. So, we're going this way for now. Thankfully, I see the sky view tower that I'm looking for right down below. It's just a matter of getting to it. Almost there. Ooh, what's that down there? That's mine! Let's see. Do I have any bomb flowers? Yes, I do. Here we go, and I already got the perfect weapon to use against this giant overgrown ore deposit. Oh, my bow broke. That's why I'm not aiming it. Oh, thanks for the updraft, sucker! Ah, darn it, I missed. There we go, I can still sloop up through here and keep whacking at this stupid thing. It's toast! Now let's get the goodies inside. There we go. Alright. And I wish I had a broadsword on me. Oh well. That's not why I came here in the first place anyway. That's why I came here in the first place. Ooh, what's this? It's a blue nightshade. Cook it to increase your stealth. Am I sure I want to cook that in? Isn't nightshade like poisonous? The Hasra Slope Sky View Tower. Oh?
Yeah.
Did you come here to see the Skyview Tower? My apologies. Looks like we have a small problem over here. What's going on? I heard that the terminal at the Skyview Tower needed repairs, so I came to fix it, but... door won't open. I have no clue why. The door isn't locked, but it won't budge no matter how much I push or pull. Of course I know it's a sliding door. That's what I meant, obviously. I worked up an appetite getting my brains into gear for this. I bet the nearby caves will have some tasty mushrooms. Caves?
Oh.
Yep, there are caves at the bottom of this hill. I used to go mushroom hunting in them all the time while we were building the tower. Maybe that's our key in. Just need to find... ooh! First things first, I'm gonna make me some money. Do I have any Keese eyeballs? Never seem to have Keese eyeballs when I want them. Do I at least have some Keese wings? Most you. There we go. Should have a nice... yeah, we got a nice selection of rupees here. Alright. Ooh, and I want some of these splash fruits too, for beating the heat. Now, we were looking for a cave entrance. I think I just spotted it. Yes, this is it. And now, of course, I'm out of bombs. Let's see, what weapons do I have? Probably not ideal, but I equip this Zonite sword, then I could... yeah, I could just fuse it with this rock. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. That is a lot of sediment. I am not very sentimental for this sediment. I think I hear some horblins on the other side here. Yep. I need a weapon. There we go. That takes care of the horblins. Here we go. That was what I was wanting. So if I take this Traveler's Claymore, I bind it with this blue horblin horn, I can now go hammering again. And since those horblins are now dead, I'll just be taking everything they've been hoarding. Shield of the Mind's Eye. Nice. Well, I think I see a bomb flower down there. Yeah, that was what I was trying to pick up when I accidentally activated my wind burst. Go. Yeah, here we go. This makes it a lot easier to dig through all the sediment. There we go. Should be able to get into the tower if I ascend through here. Okay, not quite, but we're close. Ooh. Ah, that's just another way out. I thought it was leading to like some big like cave down below, but nope. Here we go. There we go. Ooh, there's another Traveler's Claymore down here in case I run this one into the ground. Alright. I get in through here. Probably not until I get rid of this settlement. Let's try it here. Nope. So let's try going this way. Oh, good thing we got that other Traveler's Claymore. What can we put on here? Use attack power. Here we go. I got a regular Horblin horn here. Huh. Oh, it's still on fuse. I want it on ascend. There we go. This should do it. Damn it. I guess for now we keep digging. But we're getting close. I can feel it. Aha. There's another cave in here. So if I sloop up through here... Bingo! There we go. Open sesame. Whoa, the door opened! Could it... Did you fix this for me? Huh? I can't believe a couple of sticks caused all this hassle. I wonder if those were in there to begin with or just fell over somehow. Or if some monster did this on purpose. Either way, that really helped. Thank you. Well... mechanisms aren't quite working right. Let's give them a bit of oil. Ta-da! It wasn't a big problem, so a little oil cleared it right up. Right. I'm going to hurry on ahead, so this is goodbye. Alright. We activate the tower. And then we go for a ride. Here we go. Alright, first things first, we get that map data. Alright, that takes care of that. Now, where is the Sky Island with the dispenser? Looks like there should be one just east of here. If I turn to my left, I can get going in that direction. Alright, I see which way to go. I see the dispenser already. Where's the shrine? Because I'm gonna want to know what a shrine is so I can come back here later, as necessity dictates. There we go. Alright, let's bust out some of these, where are they? Here they are. These Zonite charges. Pop them in here. Get. See what we got here. Wings, springs, and automobiles. Ooh, cannons! And time bombs. Is that all that there is in this dispenser? Yes, there is. No lights to be found here. But let's see. There's some more Sky Islands south of here. Maybe point this to the south, and I'll catch a ride on this thing. Ooh, hold on. Let's make this easy for us. Let's build us a flying vehicle. Okay. Oh. Now we wait. Wait. Set it down. Step on. Ah! No! Come back! Ah! I put so much effort into that too. Okay, so that was a wash, but you know what? Do I have any more? Yes. I have one control stick. I also only have one fan. So, before I do anything else, I need to find a shrine here, because I want to come back here. Ah, jeez, now it's getting foggy. Oops, no, can't go up that way. Alright, I found a shrine. Or where a shrine normally would be. I did find a fast travel point, though. That is the important part. Seek the crystal connected to the beam and offer it to the shrine. Do so and I will grant you a light that banishes evil. Okay, is it far? No, it does not appear to be far from here. I think I see what's going on with this puzzle. Nope. Oh, no. Need to find another way to get up there. There we go. Let my stamina recharge, and then... Okay, there's the crystal. What I'm going to want to do here is... I want to take out one stake and one spring. Let's turn this upside down for the moment. I want to attach the stake at a slight angle, like so. Having done that, we now turn this over and set this into the ground like so. The stake will keep it from moving about unnecessarily. Next, we take this crystal. What we're going to try and do is launch this device. Is use this ring to launch the crystal over yonder. What I need right now is something upon which to attach to the underside of the spring. So that way it doesn't go flying off needlessly. I think I should have a sled still. Yeah, I got one sled. What I can do is I can attach this sled to this edge of the spring. Like so. That way I can put this crystal here. And then when I activate the spring, it'll launch the crystal towards the goal point. Fuck! Well, the good news is that when I botch launches like that, the crystal comes right back where it was. I think the issue I was having is that I need more ground for which the crystal can land upon. So if I ultra hand this control device, there we go. Let's try giving us a little more ground to work with. Moves on back over to the other side. We'll want to hit this device again in order to reset it. And what we're going to do is move it closer. Like, let's see. There we go. I think that's as good as I'm going to be able to get it. Then we get the crystal. Here we go. Now we set the crystal back on the sled. And then, take two. Clearly this is not working. I'll have to worry about this later. The important point is we got the fast travel point, so for now, I'll head back to this shrine so that I can get me another fan. I just need one more fan for what I have in mind. Alright. Let's use Ascend. Go through this tree bark. And then, straight shot to the dispensary. Alright. Toss these puppies in. Get the goodies. Right? Now we head back over here. Gyptos can also be weakened by water. I wonder if they can also be weakened by ice. Alright. So, which way were those Sky Islands again? We're this way. So I'll place a pin here. And now... I'm gonna turn this way. So I have more ground to work with. Excuse me. Alright. What you are about to see is one of the simplest devices that you can make in this game, but it is also one of the most beautiful things that you can make in this game for how extremely useful it is. All you need to do is take out 2 fans and 1 control stick. Situate 1 fan down, like so. Attach the control stick to it at a slight angle, like so. And then attach the second fan to it, pointing in the same direction as the first one, but also attach to the front end of the steering stick at a slight angle. Like so. And voila! Instant hover bike. Unlike not unlike fans. Unlike wings, they will never run out of durability. You can keep using them potentially indefinitely. They are relatively energy efficient, but also very easy to control and reasonably nimble. Now the one that I have here is not a perfected model, because the devices are attached in such a way that if I let go of the control stick, it kind of drifts to one side. But when you put all the pieces together perfectly, mwah, chef's kiss. Alright, any dispensers around here? There's a shrine here. And there's the dispenser. So first things first, activate the empty shrine holder thingamabobbum. That way we'll have a fast travel point back here, so that we can come back here as, once again, necessity dictates. There we go. Fast travel point has been activated. Having done that, now I can get rid of this pin. And we can see what's in this dispenser. Hey brother, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Just in time to see me play the Zonai Gacha. I'm hoping that this one has some lights in it for the purpose of continuing our adventures in the Gerudo Desert. Alright, so here we go. Getcha, 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 getcha. Ooh, this is promising. Ooh, we got construct heads. Those are very fun to play around with. Not quite what we're looking for, though. Balloons. Carts, also fun to play around with, but again, not what we're looking for. Stabilizers. And hydrants. So, no, this does not have what we are looking for. It does have very useful things, just not what we are looking for. Are there any other sky islands around here that I could visit that possibly have any dispensers? I don't think that there is. Double check this one. It has mirrors, but it does not have lights. Okay. Yes, our next order of business is to see where the next Skyview Tower is, so we can get to the next set of... Well, that's pointing quite a ways away. Then we can get to the next set of Sky Islands. Alright. Also, there's a ad break coming up in about 3 minutes from now. As a heads up, if you hate ads as much as I do, or you just want to support the stream, feel free to drop a sub or some bits. Every little bit helps. But no pressure either way. Let's see. I want to be looking in this direction for the Skyview Tower. Or maybe in this direction. Aha! Hang on, is that in the direction of one of the regional phenomenon? Let's see. Ow! Triple stream finish. Okay, that is not in the direction of one of the regional phenomenon. So, I have already demonstrated this before, brother, but I'm going to show you how to create a very handy-dandy hover bike in this game. For this, you will need 2 fans and 1 steering stick. Step 1. Set a fan down on the ground, face down. Step 2. Attach the steering stick at a slight angle to one of the edges of the fan. Step 3. Attach the second fan to the front end of the steering stick, pointing in the same direction as the first fan. Let's see. Trying to get it in just the right angle for the best control. Step 4, hop on. Step 5, rough it. Now this one is drifting in the other direction as the previous one that I made, but even still, even when you're dealing with that slight drift, it's still one of the best ways to get around in the game. It's very efficient in terms of energy usage, while also being reasonably nimble and speedy. Here we go. When you're a high-level artificer in a mostly magical world, pretty much, yeah. Zonai devices more or less is artificer magic. Alright, they're almost to the Skyview Tower. There we go, the Rebella Wetlands Skyview Tower. Getting in here is going to be a bit of a pain. Thankfully, I got a pretty good tool for this kind of obstacle. I want there to be a sound mod for whenever you use the little wind boost, it plays Maxu's Let's Go from his intro. There we go. Little application of flame fixes everything. It's not making the ones at the top, in front of the entrance go away, though. It might be because of all this rain, and unfortunately, all the forecast shows is that it's gonna rain, rain, rain. Maybe if I get in, maybe I can get in through the top of the tower. And I just saw a piece of Sky Island fall off, so I can use that to get me a bit more height. I'm gonna need to make a potion that'll allow me to cling better to wet surfaces. So, I'm gonna bust out a pot. There we go, it's activated. So, for that, I'm going to want to take some sticky lizards, combine them with monster parts. There we go. And that'll make me a sticky elixir. If I take things slowly, that should make me less susceptible to slipping. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not completely slip resistant, but I can actually make some upwards progress on these slick surfaces now. Aha! I can use this to get some more altitude. It looks like the top of that tower is sealed. I probably won't be able to do anything about this particular tower until I can deal with this rainstorm somehow. So for now, I'll see if there's any Skyview towers in this direction. Or not that direction. This direction. I think I already see it. See some lights over yonder, but it's kind of hard to tell. I'll get closer. Let's go! Okay. Yep, that is a Skyview tower. Ooh, and there's even a little town down there. Might be a good idea for us to go and pay a visit. Uh-oh. Okay. But even if I am completely out of stamina... Oh! Thankfully, that's what fairies are for, in case I make stupid mistakes like that. Oh, there's a monster there with meat. Oh, that's not meat, that's apples. I'll still take them. Food is food. Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, you were that one that I was fighting. I just hadn't yet killed you. Alright. There we go. Ooh, what's this? Silent shrooms. Oh, there's some more monsters about here. Found some Hylian tomatoes. There we go. I'll take that sturdy, thick stick. What objects do I have on hand that I can use to make a hammer? I got another Horblin horn. There we go. Ooh, nice shot, kid. And I also dropped a beehive near here, which means honey. Mmm. New town also means new ingredients. So, first things first. Let me make sure I'm going in the right direction in order to actually get to this town. Let's see. No. Alright, I think I know which way to go now. Got him. Nope. Or maybe that's not the way I was supposed to go. Still, I will never begrudge a Keese eyeball. I see the town. First, we take care of these boneheads. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. There we go. Alright. Town was this way, wasn't it? That's not a town. That's a monster hideout. It's this way, if I recall. I hear towny music. I'm pretty sure I'm on the right track. Yes, we made it. Hateno Village. Alright. Now that I'm here, first things first. Where's the food store? Ooh, what's this? The farmers have been lavishing these veggies with care. Probably shouldn't just take one. Alright, noted. Let's see. That doesn't look like a general store. Where's the food store? Or maybe that is the general store. Yes, general goods. Knock knock. Alright, what did he got? Ooh, honey and rice?
Yeah.
Our little East Wind general store carries all of Hateno Village's local specialties. Ever since Cece set up shop across the way, Hateno has made a name for itself with fresh fashion. Before that, though, there was a farming community from way back. We're a self-sufficient little burg. We eat what we harvest and sell the rest. I'll tell you what, you haven't lived until you tried a bottle of fresh milk straight from Hateno pasture. Head on up to the pasture when you get a minute. You'll be glad you did. That wraps up the sales pitch, I figure. Sorry for this little song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, you were saying something I can do for you?
Oh.
Alright. Ooh, bird eggs. There was a recipe that Dogfall was telling me about that called for bird eggs.
Oh.
Oh, no, I don't want just one. I want all of them.
Ah.
Alright, let me scroll through chat and see if I can find that recipe. Yeah, let's see. Alright. Poultry of your choice, Hylian rice, bird egg, and goat butter. Alright. You know what? I gotta run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back shortly. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just winded is all. Oh! What the fuck? What the hell is going on here? Home
Priest's
sweet home.
location remains unknown. The demonic consumption of Earth will not be stopped until the last priest and his guardian are destroyed.
Okay.
We will require assistance in order to locate the final Hell Priest.
And who do you have in mind?
Dr. Hayden can help us with our search.
Oh, hell no!
Ark's command.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to run to the restroom real quick. Hey, Aqua, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing pretty good. Alright, so, one of the ingredients that was called upon in that recipe that Dogfall left at the beginning of the stream was goat butter. Thankfully, I know where to buy that. It's just a matter that first I have to find a shrine near here so that I can fast travel back here whenever I want to. Pretty sure the shrine should be up around right there. Lots of toads around here. Goodish, pulled a muscle in my leg and arms, but beyond that, good. I'm glad you're doing okay, and I also hope that your arms and legs get better soon. Alright. There's the shrine. So I can come back here for bird eggs whenever I need it. The Zamnik Shrine. Alright, and we go into the Zamnik Shrine. Alright. Scoop it out. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Got something in which to put balls. We got balls. So many balls down there. We have these panels here. And we have an electric current running through here, which probably powers that wheel. Let me see which way the wheel rotates first. Okay, it rotates away from me when I'm standing right under it. So, idea. Put together a scoop. So, detach that there. Attach this here. And then we add this here. We attach the scoop to the wheel. And then we use this last metal piece to complete the circuit. The scoop will pull out at least one of these balls. Oh, shit, it's falling apart. Okay, stop. What if I take one of these balls and put it in the scoop? Ah! Let's try that. There we go. And then I can just put it in here. And then once I do that, Here we go. That's where it went. Yeah, thanks for finding that, by the way. Here we go. The ball has now been successfully scooped out. It'll go into the hole. And we will be able to complete this shrine. Give me a second to recalibrate my model. There we go. And I gotta resituate my windows after that. There we go. Alright. So now that we got that blessing of light, and have also uncovered the way to go to get us some bird's eggs. Now, well, this wasn't exactly on our itinerary for today. We'll take a side trip back to Rito Village so we can get us some goat butter. Okay, we need to head on up. So we need to find a good point for me to use Ascend. Let's see. Right around here. Okay, there's the goat butter. Might as well also get some cane sugar and grain while we're here. Alright, now we get cooking. Need to find where the pot is in this village. My guess would be that it would probably be somewhere where the general store is. Or not the general store, but or you know what? I could just travel back to Lookout Landing. Let's make this easy on ourselves, shall we? Looting, looting, looting. Here we go. I know for certain that there is a cooking pot down here in the shelter in Lookout Landing. Okay, there's the pot. Okay. Do we have any poultry? Please tell me we have poultry. Where is the meat? We have no poultry. We're gonna need to do some hunting. Good news is, poultry is very easy to come by. We just need to find some manner of bird and hunt it. Alright. Where are the birds? Not that bird. That's not a bird. Let's see. That is definitely not a bird. Up until they fly away. Not if I snipe them first. Ooh, you know what? There's usually some birds to be found on the Sky Islands. So I'll fast travel to one of those real quick. We are doing a lot of fast traveling right now.
Then,
So ways. Ooh, found a nut. Yeah, I see some birds up ahead. Need to get over yonder where the birds are. Let's see. First things first. Turn this around. Like so. Oh, there's something on the underside here I just noticed. Maybe there's a way I can get that with Ultra Hand. Let's see. It's too far out of reach to get it from here. But I do have some stakes. At least I think I still have some stakes. Let's see. I have one stake. I have an idea. What I'm gonna do. Stick these two springs together. We're not gonna use them as springs. We're gonna use these as a platform. Then we'll attach the stake to the side of one of them. And then we'll use this to get closer to where that treasure chest is. Oops, wrong button. Once we do that, that's still a bit out of reach. I'm gonna see if I can move this platform of mine down a little lower. Find a good angle. Ah, shit! Shit! I guess we'll come back for that later. Anyways, let's sloop up through here. There's a bird. Where's my key eyeball? Most used. Here we go. Oh. I don't think I'm getting that bird's meat. Alright. Let's try here. This has turned into quite a roundabout trip just for me to find a damn Zonai light. Alright. Oh. Darn, those birds were right in front of me. And I scared them off. But we should be able to find some more birds right around the central part of this Sky Island. Aha. Let's see. Do I have any? Yes, I have a key swing. Careful. Aha! Poultry! Oh, is that another bird down? No, that's not another bird down. Wait, I see a bird down there. That was another bird down there. It was. Past tense. Now it's not. Okay. Now we go back. What is this point? I'll figure out what I set that pin up for later. Now we travel back to Lookout Landing. Here we go. Zonai lights are a pain to find. Yeah, I'm not having the best luck trying to find them so far. And the reason I'm trying to find them is for the purpose of completing the puzzle that about the you know what, it's been easier just for me to show this. Standing back to back with the drone, witness red pillars across the vast sea. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone to open the way. So, one of those pillars has a light shining from it. The other one has a mirror, but it does not have a light source. That's why I'm looking for a light. And we'll probably do that next stream, but for now, I want to try and make this dish that Dogfall told me about. Let me scroll back through chat and find that recipe again. Here we go. Poultry of your choice. Some Hylian rice. A bird egg. And goat butter. Aha! Poultry pilaf. That was what he said I would make. And you know what? We can make a few more things while we're here. I don't have any more golden apples, but I do have regular apples, so I'll take one of those. I'll take some cane sugar, Tabitha wheat, and goat butter, and I'll throw in a hearty truffle. And that makes a hearty apple pie. Alright. Now I'm going to take some honey. I'm going to combine it with some meat. Some Hylian rice. Well, you know what? Take off the meat. No, take off the meat. And put in an egg. That makes energizing fried egg and rice. I wonder, what if I combine some Hylian rice with egg and poultry? Will that make an oyakodon dish? No, that also makes fried egg and rice. Alright, last thing I want to make. I'm going to take some of these hydromelons. And I'm going to use those to make me some heat-resistant meals. Ooh! Critical success! Some chili simmered fruit. It only has a level 1 heat resistance, but I already have a level 1 heat resistance from this headband that I'm wearing. So that will make me more or less immune to the desert heat. Alright. Let's make one more. And this time we'll throw in some... Wait, no. If we throw in mighty bananas, they'll cancel each other out. Ooh, and I just thought of something else that I could make. So, hold that thought. First we make the chili simmered fruit. Now I want to take these and mix them with some Hylian rice. See if that makes, like... Wait, I forgot the egg! Alright, let's try this again. Tomatoes. Rice. Egg. And that just makes fried egg and rice. I thought it would add like some ketchup on it, like an omelet rice. But it still will be very helpful for keeping our health up. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and save my progress here. And I think this makes a very good stopping point for tonight. So, let's step into my office, shall we? I hope everybody enjoyed tonight's stream of Tears of the Kingdom, as I am still having a lot of fun with this game, and we still have to figure out what the hell's going on in the Gerudo Desert. I have a feeling it's going to be much like what was happening around Rito Village. But the only way to find out is to keep playing and to keep tuning in. Before I start wrapping up, of course, I want to remind everyone that I've got 10 days of Retromiss coming up, starting this coming Monday. Over the course of 10 days during December, leading up to Christmas night, or Christmas Day. Ow! In the 10 days leading up to Christmas, during which we can expect Spooky to receive a whole bunch of coal, I will be playing some of my favorite retro titles, including both childhood classics and games that I have discovered as I have grown into adulthood. It's going to be a lot of fun. You won't want to miss it. For now, let me put together a raid message before we find somebody to raid out to. There we go. We can copy and paste that down here. And then we visit Twitch and we see who we can raid out to. Let's see. Go more. Darn it. I didn't mean to click that. Go more. Hold on. Thought I spotted someone real quick. Oh, I did spot someone. We're gonna raid out to Yop Alonso tonight. He is playing Super Mario 64 with some of his friends. So before I wrap up, of course, let me share my Blue Sky in case anybody wishes to follow me there. This was my Discord, which is the best place to keep up with everything going on with streams, including the upcoming 10 days of Retromiss. As for tonight's raid message, they came from the Sand Shroud. There's the raid message for my followers. Here's the one for my subscribers and /raid. Yup, Alonzo. There we go. Raid is established, and with that, I'm calling it a night. So my thanks to everybody who tuned in tonight. My next stream will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Sunday Night Smash. Be there. Until then, everybody take care. Stay heroic, and I will see you all out there. Star speed, everybody.